In this episode of The Big Story, a woman and 7 relatives are still trying to put the pieces back together after a fire recently destroyed the wooden house they occupied at Crofts Hill in Clarendon. The blaze, which is shown in that amateur video on your screen, happened moments after one of the occupants of the house was involved in a motor vehicle crash.
I did get a call that my fiance was in a car accident. On my way going to the hospital with him, I received a call that the house is on fire.
Shanique 10, who lived in the building that went up in flames, is left feeling devastated.
Words cannot explain. It's like every time I hear somebody say something about that's like water run my eye, and it's very heartbreaking.
Stay with us as we go beyond the sound bites and the headlines on this, the Jamaica Beacon's Big Story. Shanique 10 sitting down for an interview with the Beacon in front of the remnants of the 2-bedroom wooden house that she said she occupied with 7 other people, including 5 children. The structure, located at Crofts Hill District in Clarendon, was ravaged by a daytime fire on February 15, 2025. An amateur video of it is now being shown on your screen.
All the clothes in the line catch a fire. And the man grocery now, accident and gone to hospital and queer.
10 said that the house went up in flames moments after the taxi in which her fiancé was traveling home was involved in a collision. She recalled rushing to the crash scene and eventually starting to accompany her spouse to Linstead Public Hospital. While on her way, her sister telephoned her to convey the bad news about the rented house.
I wasn't home. I did get a call that my fiance was in a car accident. On my way going to the hospital with him, I received a call that the house is on fire. Eventually when I reached, everything was on fire. The line burned down everything.
Personnel from Frankfield Fire Station in Clarendon went to the scene, but by the time they covered several miles to get there, the wooden house already was destroyed.
Yes, the fire brigade came and they cooled it down, extinguished the blaze because the fire was all around, all in trees because of the cylinder. I have 4 cylinders in the house, 2 was full of gas. So one blow, not burst, just blow up and fire was on the trees. So fire brigade come and cool it down. I was pleased with their action because they are coming from where Frankfield. So it's bored, so I couldn't expect them to reach here before everything escalated.
When 10 spoke with the Beacon recently, she stated that she was not yet sure about the monetary value of the properties destroyed. But what's clear is that she lost almost all of her material possessions.
Birth paper, television, bed, dresser, chest of jaw, pots and plates and identification cards, medication, prescription from my uncle that have asthma, clothes from my little baby niece, our buckle and everything. 2-bedroom, all and a kitchen and a bathroom. It's a board structure and it was fully furnished. So I don't know. Know the value.
10 said the blaze accidentally was caused by her 9-year-old son who was left at home with an adult relative.
He's 9. He raked the yard, like the trash, and that's where it started from, at the back of the house. So he didn't deliberately set it, but I'm angry because people don't get the fact before saying the little boy like the house. He didn't do it deliberately, so I don't want anybody to point any fingers at him. So when I hear that, I kind of get angry and said, please find out the facts before you start to spread whatever news you're spreading.
10, who was living for a year in the house that was razed, is now staying with her sister.
I'm staying next door with my sister because she rent a house next door, but she don't sleep over there because she's scared. So she was staying with me. So now we are all staying at our 1-bedroom house. This is what this is what
10 is left feeling devastated.
Devastated, stress. Words cannot explain. It's like every time I hear somebody say something about that's like water run my eye, and it's very heartbreaking.
She told the Beacon that members of her community, as well as relatives, have been supportive of her.
I can't complain. I cannot complain. They are here calling, then not helping hand and giving token and whatever they can find the hand, and yes, I receive help from the community very well. I cannot complain.
Her biggest wish now is to have the structure rebuilt.
I talked to the agent for the land, and I get the okay to rebuild a board structure. If I get the help, I will rebuild a board structure. Or otherwise, I have land otherwhere where I could do concrete. I'm not fully make up my mind yet what I will do. But as for now, I have a shop here, so I will just rebuild a 2-bedroom structure while working on mine.
Reporting from Corps Killing, Clarendon, this is Jamaica Beacon.